Hello and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1. Thank you to everybody who's watched the first 3 episodes in Season 1 when we won the League 1. We are now hitting the Championship. There's been quite a bit of activity on the transfer front. We'll see that in a moment. What I'll do is I'll go to the beginning of the season, show you what the media predict for us, and then I'll kick into about 10 games of the season, go through the transfers and a quick catch up of what's been going on. Thank you very much. See you in a second. So here we are, we're at the 1st of July, just started the new season. They gave me a message to let me know we've came back to the Rico Arena. Hopefully this will give us more of an income, hopefully get more than 5,000-6,000 people in every week. We're expected to sell 5,800 season tickets, so that's a lot more than last year. That should give us at least 2 to 3 million. Hopefully we can do better on the finances side. If we have a quick look at the Championship, see what the media predicts for us. So the media predicts we'll finish down in 22nd. So they'll think we'll go down. Let's hope we prove them wrong and get at least mid-table. I'll be very happy with top 12. Even 13th, 14th, I'll be happy with that. Like I say, I've done nothing else yet. Just gone forward a few more days from where we were last time. So we just came into the Championship. I will now go forward, do all the transfers, come back after about 10 games, give you an update of where we are. Thank you very much. So here we are 10 games in. You can see we're sitting comfortably in 8th position there with 15 points. Won 4, drew 3, lost 3. Championship seems to be a very interesting division so far. I'll go through some things with yourselves. So we'll start with the transfers. We were fortunate enough to keep some of last season's loanees. So from last season, we had Donnell Johnson from Leicester on loan. We've managed to keep him on. We had Fusu Mensah from Man U. We've managed to keep him on. Also, Curtis Jones from Liverpool. He also agreed to stay for another year. The young left back from Norwich is staying. He's not on there. It's probably because I didn't actually sign him on the game. So he's all there. McCallum, I believe it is. He's also sticking around for another year. I forgot to mention in the last few episodes, we got this goalkeeper, James Shea from Luton for 60k. Well done anybody who noticed that. Show you a bit about him. We got him 60k. He's worth 325, so a bit of good business there. He was our main starter towards the end of last season. And you can see there's also starting this season. See, 2 clean sheets, 1 player of the match. Seems like a good lad so far. So now I'll go through this season transfers. You ready for it? There's quite a lot. We'll start with the ins first. A lot of these are youngsters, either picked up by my director of football, or I've seen they left the big clubs and I thought I'd take a punt on them, and you never know. So, Enoch Asante from Tottenham. He got a very good potential there. So I thought I'd bring him in for free, losing nothing. Even if we sell him in the future for like 100k or something, it's better than nothing. Lewis Banks from another Tottenham reject, shall we say. Good future there, 4.5 stars potentially. We've not got a great training, so they might not get that good. Alfie Matthews from Arsenal on a free game, 4-star potential. These are all in my under 23s, if not under 18s. Connor Stanley, a free from Man U, potential 4.5 stars. These will be good Championship stroke League One players, hopefully in the future, depending where we get. Our first loanee on top of what we renewed was Ben Woodburn from Liverpool. He's got great potential. He's 2.5 stars currently. He's a great squad player, hopefully. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, obviously everyone knows I'm a Leicester fan. He's a young Leicester player. He did well at Blackpool last season. So I'd bring him in and see how he gets on. Current 3 rating, potential 4. Decent box-to-box midfielder. Nico Williams, Liverpool, another youngster from Liverpool. Young right back, play on that right wing. Hopefully had a lot of cover, if not starting. Angel Gomez, probably the biggest loanee ahead with Curtis Jones and Fusu Mensah. Great attacking midfielder from Manchester United. So he's worth 12 million. We are paying 7.5k of his wages, but he's a great player. these are some youngsters that my director of football brought in for the under-23s. Hungbo. Luke Steele is a first choice goalkeeper, bit of experience, and another option in goal. Got 3 decent goalkeepers now. Go down to the next player, a youngster who once again my director of football brought in. You'll start to see some big names popping up in a second. This was the only money we spent all transfer window. This young lad from Man City, 180k, current 3 stars, potential 5 stars. First touch 16, dribbling 17, finishing only 12 but improving. He can be a really good player for us. We'll see how he gets on. Keep an eye on him. Jack Rodwell. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of him. Scouts don't rate him that good. 2.5 stars. But for an anchor man, he's great. So I'm going to play him for a few games, see how he gets on. This is another youngster picked up by my director of football. George Tanner. I believe he's from Man U. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Another right back. He's in the 23s, I reckon. See how he gets on. Pascal Juan Estrada. 2 stars, potential 4 stars. Once again, just picked up on a 3, just to put more numbers in 23s. They're all on low wages as well. This is the biggest signing we made. Andy Carroll on a 3. So how did we find him? So everyone who was available on a free agent, who had some international experience, may it be at senior level or under 21s, I gave them all a trial. Andy Carroll came in. He was fantastic. There were some others who wouldn't sign. For example, Sam Klukas, the ex-Hull player, I think. He wouldn't sign for us, along with some others. But Andy Carroll did sign for us. He's accepted 19.5k a week. That's a lot of money for us. But hopefully it works out well. Another young lad, director of football, but you'll see there, his potential is 5 stars again. It's not that good at the moment, but we'll see how he gets on. Josh Benson, last freebie, director of football again, kept him busy. On the way out, Kieran Jones, he came on a 3 last season. Kyle McFadden, he left on a 3. We had a falling out. This one, I didn't want him to leave. Dominic Hyam, he went for 575k. He just wasn't happy. And I've got some good centre-backs. I thought £500,000. Yep, I'll take it. Bradley Joyce, youngster. I didn't have much option. Got accepted and he went. Tim Bilson, not gonna lie, never heard of him. He's gone to Braintree. He can't be that good. Jabello, he is a good player, but with our formation doesn't fit. £500,000. I thought, yeah, I'll take that. He went. Ben Watson was my 4th choice goalkeeper. He went for next to nothing, but I didn't need him. The last 3 were 3 loanees who went out of the club. So now we're up to date with the transfers. Let's have a look at our schedule, see how we've been getting on. So in our friendly matches, beat Nuneaton Borough, lost to Fulham. In a cup, we lost to Chateau, and then we beat Neuseeland, which I think they're in Europa Cup sometimes, I'm not sure. Bradford City we beat 4-1, Notts County 2-0. We started off with a very difficult start to the Championship. Within our first 6/7 games, we played the 3 teams who got relegated. One of them being Norwich, you'll see there, 2-2. We went in front, and then behind, and then we drew 2-2. It was a good game. I thought that's a good start to the season. Maybe not at home, but to one of the teams who came down, good start. Played Preston, lost 1-0, but we did play well. What I liked about that first game is 18,000 attendance. This second game, like I say, we played well, lost. Into the Carabao Cup, we played Cardiff, smashed them, 4-0. Sam McCallum, my left back, and Matt Godden, who's still doing really well up front. Unfortunately, he's got injured. Then back to the league, home, lost again. But they got 2 late goals. We were 2-1 up, doing really well, and then we lost 3-2. Southampton, this was the this is the big one. Lost 5-1. It just wasn't good enough from any of the lads, to tell the truth. But did the best. Liam Kelly played well. Matt Godden played all right. The goalkeeper did his best, but they had 25, 30 shots all over us. Then we beat Barnsley 1-0. Matt Godden with a winner. Well, thank you very much. Away to Reading 2-0. Andy Carroll with a brace. At home to Villa, another team who came down. We beat them 3-1. We were 3-0 up after 16 minutes. Fantastic match, fantastic. Everyone played really well, especially Rose, the centre-back. Fantastic game. 4-1 against Sheffield Wednesday. Rose, penalty again. Godden, Carroll, and then that's the young striker from Man City, banging his first goal. We then played Derby, 2-0. They had 2 red cards, but you can see it was already 2-0 up at that point. Curtis Jones and Fusu Mensah, 2 loanies, banging into the goals. We then played Blackpool in the Cup. This was disappointing. I wanted a win. I kind of regret doing a lot of changes. If you look at the game before compared to that game, the starting players, I almost changed the whole team. I regret it. So we lost 1-0. Last 2 games, Hull 2-2. Rose again, the centre-back, and Curtis Jones. Keane, Lewis, Potter. This match, my son was watching it with me. All over them. All over them. Should have destroyed them. Middlesbrough, 3-3. Delaney getting his, I think, 2nd goal for us. Harulu, our top goal scorer from last season. Sorry about that. And then Andy Carroll. That was 3-3. Marcus Brown scored and Randall Williams banged in 2 for them. We've got Stoke next. I'll just catch you up on other things. So if we look at the dynamics with the squad. Overall, team cohesion is really good. Dressing room atmosphere is very good. Management support is excellent. Let's see if we've got the young lad on our side yet. Still not. I don't know what it's going to take to make him love me. But I'll just keep going and see what happens. Going back to our squad. We're sticking with the same tactics. Go back to tactics first. Sticking with the same tactics as what got us into the division. And it's, as you can see, it's not doing too bad. 8th in the championship isn't too bad. On our squads, goals. Top goal scorer is Godden. But like I say, he's picked up a knock. He's now injured for only 3 to 7 days. So hopefully he'll be back soon. Andy Carroll's banged in 4. Michael Rose, centre-back. McCallum's banged in a few goals. On the average rating side of things, you'll see Michael Rose there, the centre-back, doing really well. McCallum, Curtis Jones, Andy Carroll, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. He's not played many, but the ones he has played, he's done well. Delaney, the young right mid, he's now adapted to wing-back, and you'll see there he's now 3 stars. And he's doing really well. He's, like I say, still improving. Better and better and better. He, like I say, he fits this position really well. Just his tackling, it's a 4, but I don't need him to tackle that much anyway. Yeah, he's a right back, but with 2 centre backs and an anchor man, he's doing quite well. We have holding midfield Jack Wadwell. He's played 10 games, 6.9 rating, but as an anchor man, it's difficult to get a good rating. He's doing good enough to keep his position for now. I mentioned before about my assistant manager kept getting approached, and yes, he left. If I show you all of my coaching team, my assistant manager is now Kevin Summerfield. He was the best I could find. 14 potential, judging ability, man management 12. He's the best I could find out there. We have brought in some ex-players. Just to mention one is James Beattie, for example, the ex-Southampton striker. He's a good coach, to be fair. So improving the staff bit by bit. Our coaching's not bad at all. Our physios and scouts have a bit to improve on, but overall it's not too bad. I think I've picked up on everything now. Potentially club revisions. I can show you the club revisions now in the championship. So worker in wage budget, yeah. Sell players before buying. They're not judging me on that for some reason. Sky Bet Championship, fight brave against relegation. They're very pleased with that. FA Cup, 4th round. League Cup, 3rd round. We passed, we made it. Remain in the championship is their long-term ambition. I can show you also the finances. They're looking okay, but they are dipping. We've not spent much money at all. But our wages, so we're spending 142 grand. Our budget is 184. Our debt is obviously still just over 200 grand a week, and that's going to take another 4 years until it gets paid off, the top two. The bottom one a bit longer, but that's not that much to pay. We drew 1-1. Harula got the goal. Interesting, was talking about Sam Clucas. He came on for them, so he's moved to Stoke. Delaney got the man of the match. The young lad, he got the assist as well. So here we go. Apparently, we will have our fans frustrated by the 1-1 draw at the Rico Arena. But Stoke are a much better team than us, but we played really well. 1-1 draw is a decent result, really. We're now 7 games unbeaten, which is also fantastic for a team who's just came to the Championship from League One. So I'll leave you with the League One table. Not much movement. We're still in 8th. And then what I'll do now is I'll go forward a couple of months and come back. Thank you very much. There we have it. That's the first episode of Season 2. So it's like my daughter running behind me there. She's playing with her Anna and Elsa dolls. While I've also got my son in the other corner playing FIFA. But there we go. With lockdown, we've got kids everywhere. So thank you very much for watching Season 2, Episode 1. Hopefully you think I'm doing a good job. Brought in some good players and taking the team forward. Up the Coventry. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.